So Shoot the Breeze topic number 8 is, how do y'all feel about this? What should be your analysis in regard to this new scheme of making quote unquote informant movies? Informant movies. So this person tweeting is ex hater. Quote, set in the 1920s, Marked Man follows a young black man who joins J. Edgar Hoover's Federal Bureau of Investigation and then infiltrates Gavi's UNIA organization, testing his loyalty to both race and country as he grows wary of both men's actions. The tweeter says to that quote, to that blurb, I'm a pass on this one. So they also have this tweet here. I guess Winston Duke of Wakanda, Black Panther fame, in Baku. Um, I was supposed to do a review of that film, but again, I've been ill and haven't had the energy to do it. I'll still try to get to it soon, though. Winston Duke is set to play famed black nationalist Marcus Garvey in a new upcoming film. I mean, I when it comes to film, I'm a bit of a stickler. If the person in real life was dark skinned and short, give me dark skinned and short. Winston Duke is a dude like my size. Like he's a dude like 6'4", big old strapping dude. But whatever. It's already a film about a goddamn informant anyway. So you might as well do whatever you got to do. Azula, I keep telling you, you gotta scroll and get the link, man. It's a very interesting thing, but yeah, Hollywood does have this thing going on with these informant films that's kind of off-putting and troubling. Tanzan, what are your thoughts about these informant movies?
But informant, what do you mean? Are they people they spook by the door kind of movies?
Informant movies means that it's not really about the black nationalist or the black hero. It's about the person who brings them down.
Oh, wow. Are those the movies they've been making? I didn't know about that.
Judas and the Black Messiah, the movie about the chairman, Fred Hampton, that's really about the guy who sold them out, really, right?
Oh, okay. See, I don't watch a lot of films and less black films because, yeah, they're just not well made, and most of them assume it's going to be just about the hood or drugs and things like that. But yeah, that one I didn't know about. So I admit my ignorance in that one. But it's I know that there has been an attempt to sort of besmirch the character of a lot of black heroes. There was some sort of Harriet Tubman. She had some affiliation for white people or something, and then there was this I don't know, Nat Turner. They tried to sort of softenize his story a little bit by making it sound like he had some some softness for the white. So I know that when things like that are put in the movies, it also has to appeal to not just black people, which are a certain the consumer market, but more largely it has to to make white people feel not too uncomfortable. So I don't expect to have the full truth, especially with historical events. That's why it's better to read than to watch a film. But when it comes to this, taking them down, that's an interesting aspect of it, because it's almost like The Wire, which I know I haven't seen. I should. It's a great series. Everybody has told me that. It's also that aspect of always looking at the you know the villain, humanizing the villain versus lionizing the hero. In white movies, they make their heroes to be just out there wonderful people without fault, and then they do sometimes try to, make their villains, a little bit sympathetic, but they're still known to be villains. But I realized, even in Killmonger was in a typical hero movie. Killmonger would have been a typical villain. He would have been, the guy who wants to, bring everything down, the Joker character and so on. But in Black Panther, they made him almost into a sympathetic character. So in Black films and narratives, they want to make the anti-hero the real hero, and then they want to almost take down, the real hero. That's my, reading of it. But yeah.
All right, thank you for that. I put up a poll earlier. I see no one responded. Does that mean that y'all don't listen to podcasts or no
That's
actual?
correct.
I said
That's
other.
correct.
Pardon me?
I did. I said other. I don't listen to either
My
Google.
baby's clouded.
Oh, okay.
Someone was saying something. I don't know who it was, but Tanzan, you were saying?
No, I responded to that. I said that I listen to other. I listen to, a different podcast called, Google, I think Google Bust or something like that, but it's neither Google or Castbox. That's the one that I listen to. So I said other, and it says to comment in the comment section, but I didn't find a space for that. But yeah, I responded to that.
All right. And also, there's some community tab stuff I'd like y'all to respond to as well. I want to know, I think it was the question of the day today. I want to know what's the pros and cons of Pan-Africanism to y'all. I'm curious to know about that. With that said, Ozuli came back on. Ozuli, you must learn to scroll back and find the link, man.
First of all, I'm on my phone. I can't. When I scroll up, I can't see it. If a lot of people have spoken in the chat, that's why I keep asking you. Like, don't I feel attacked?
You know it's Saturday night for Zulu. You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing. I mean, come on now.
He feels attacked. Wow. Okay.
He don't have time to scroll up.
Yo, like he keep telling me to scroll up, like I'm doing it on purpose. Like I don't want to scroll up. Like, bro,
could it be that Uzuli is swiping left? That's why he can't scroll up.
Those midnight meetings from the last show.
Koku knows 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, he know what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yo, y'all ain't shit. Anyway, I'm just tired of the trauma porn. So I mean, nobody's like you just mentioned. The Messiah, was it the Messiah?
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Judas the Black Messiah. That was what it was about, and this one is another one. And then now they have Emmett Till coming out. They have an Emmett Till movie coming out, and there was another series that they have on Amazon about the family that moved into the. I mean, I guess they want to focus on the. I guess to them, they think there's more drama and more conflict in the mind of a trader than the mind of somebody that's trying to do something. I guess positive. I guess so. I guess maybe they found out there's more dramatic tension in the mind and the character of that guy than Marcus Garvey or whatever. But again, they funding it, so if you fund yours, you'll do the movie about Marcus Garvey instead of that. But again, it's all about trauma porn that they do to us. And then I'm gonna push back on what Tenzin said. Killmonger was not the villain. Killmonger was the hero.
Yeah, he's the hero.
And then in that movie that just came on, Namor is the hero.
Of course, you say that being, black, yeah, because
okay. And again, I'm gonna
how is somebody who wants to go and ban all of where they came from without even any understanding of the system?
No. He understood.
Ban it all down.
Tenzin, did you watch Black Panther?
Yes, I did.
T'Challa's father killed his father.
Yes, but that's no reason to go burn the whole place down.
What is the African proverb? If you
What?
mistreat the
Ban things
child,
down when
he'll
you're
come
mad
back
at
and
your uncle?
what? Okay, you from Kenya. You from the other side. So you're not. So I'm not talking to you. You don't understand the what you talk.
Whatever.
Anyway, back to what I'm saying.
African proverb, there's no African proverbs that tells you to go burn everything down, destroy everything just because
Yes,
Did you?
there is.
one
This is how I
person.
know. This is how I know you from the east. You don't know nothing about the west. So stay over there.
Wow, now it's an east-west thing. Okay, I'm listening.
The child will burn down. I forget how it goes now, but the child will burn down the country or whatever to feel its warmth. Like
Well, then burn down the child. How are you going to let a child burn down a whole village? Burn down the child. That was an evil child to begin with. That's a Hitler, you know, where they say, would you kill baby Hitler? Yes, of course you should. If it's going to prevent the light,
Okay. Tenzin, you speaking east BS. Let me tell you what this is what the proverb said. The child who is listen. Are you gonna listen or are you gonna go?
I'm listening, Azuli.
The child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. Proverb. This is a West African proverb, meaning that Killmonger was rejected by his family. So when he came back, that's what he did.
But we're not talking about Black Panther right now.
Okay, we're not. Yeah, but that's a mentality to have, that because somebody's angry at you, because you're angry at somebody, you're going to destroy everybody.
That's why you're a woman. That's why you're a woman. You don't understand.
It's not about being a woman.
Yes,
it's
you don't
about
understand.
You're going to destroy everybody because one person was angry at you, because you're angry at one person.
Oh my God. Your Killmonger represent the Black Americans.
So Black Americans want to destroy Africa because they're angry at us because we sold you as slaves for
First
trinket.
of all, we're not talking to you. You're on the east. Stay on the east. Anyway.
But listen to that statement, Tanzan. Tanzan, listen to what you just said.
She don't even she's not even listening to herself.
Burn on Africa because we sold. Like, listen to that. That's a vexing.
You see how she just said it, right?
That's a vexing thing to hear. I gotta be real with you. That's vexing. So what I'm saying, what I'm gonna say to end the Killmonger Black Panther talk. I could do a live show where I review the new film this week. We could talk about that day if you want, right?
Yo, I'm down. Let's review that.
Yeah, let's do it, right? We could have all this out.
We could do both on one shot.
Yeah. We could do all that this coming week because I don't want to have the conversation go off.
Okay.
But the idea is that when someone is angered, they might very well go those lengths, and you can't really tell them that that they can't be angry, and you can't tell them how to respond to their anger, right? But anyway, let's leave that there. We're talking about this prompt right now. How do you feel about this? What would be your analysis in regard to this new scheme of making informant movies? Trigger Happy 262 in the chat said, keep in mind too, Winston Duke is married to a white woman. I didn't know that.
No, she's making that up. Not my boy. Not Mbaka.
Winston, this dude Winston Duke, who's a Trinidadian, by the way. I've been following him since he was on this TV show called Persons of Interest years ago, and he was probably the best villain on TV at one time, the best actor, so to speak.
Oh my boy! Oh man, my boy is. Oh, yep.
He is okay. So there's that.
No, he's a fun boy.
Either that or
she's. Be careful. That's all.
Either that or she's Hispanic or whatever. But
be careful. That's all.
Trigger Happy 262 in the chat said, guys, please. Trigger Happy 262 in the chat says, getting some vanilla lover to play the Honorable Marcus Garvey, pathetic and insulting. Brother Bakari is still with us. He's out there. He said he got a white wife.
But hold on. He's not playing Marcus Garvey. He's playing the trader. He's not playing Marcus Garvey, is he?
Oh, that's fine then.
I don't think he's playing Marcus Garvey.
Read the screen. It says that he will be playing Garvey.
They say he's set to play Black nationalist Marcus Garvey.
Oh, so but the story is gonna focus on the trader.
Yeah.
Oh, you see how they do? You see how they do it? They give you a face that to bring the money in, and then they're gonna the movie's not really about him. It's about again. I cannot be mad at them. They putting their money out. That's until you put your own money out and shoot your own stuff. Hey, it is what it is, man.
It'll be Wesley
Don't
Snipes playing the informant. Go ahead, Juana.
if I
Look,
was him,
hold on, time out.
I
You
wouldn't let.
said Wesley Snipes is playing the informant?
I was joking, but Juana, go ahead.
If I was him, I would not let the Jewish community make him stick his neck out there like a chicken, to get plucked, because people take Marcus Garvey very seriously. It might not necessarily be in America, but let me say this. I look at Marcus Garvey like how the Muslims look at the Prophet Muhammad. You know what I mean? And I take my provisional president very seriously. I don't like Hollywood putting Marcus Garvey name in them out. And he is a Trinidadian. He should know better. And one day he might come back and bring his wife back to Trinidad and Tobago. And let me tell you something. In the Caribbean, we ain't starstruck, because I'll slap him just like I'll slap any other person. I'm serious, I dead serious with that. So, and I know Trinidadian.
Mr. Untouchable, stop it. No, you won't. No, you won't.
Okay.
No, you won't. He's 6'4".
Okay.
I saw your picture. You like 5'2". Stop it.
I talk. Let me tell you something. I know enough rascals who would slap his head right off if he go back.
No, y'all won't. When he comes to Trinidad with all the bodyguard, all of y'all gonna ask for autographs. Stop it.
Okay. Let him make Marcus Garvey look crazy and see what happen.
Oh,
He can
man.
stay in Hollywood. I don't play with that business, man. I don't play with that business.
Yeah, for you.
I don't have much to say. All I have to say is keep swirling. Let black people, let black men get the white women, let black women get the white men, and everybody be happy. Let the Federal Reserve keep showing that we ain't got no jobs, and I'm happy. Are you guys happy?
I'm saying that. I'm saying
I
we're
am.
not.
I am. I think we all are.
Whole different issue. We can talk about Federal Reserve. I talk about Marcus Garvey right now. If this dude make Marcus Garvey look crazy, I have a problem with that. You know what I mean? Like I say, he gotta come back to the Caribbean. Bring your white wife and see if you don't get your head slap off.
Look, you just need to all come to Kenya. We are happy over here. We're happy. Just come. I know Ezuli, you're too angry to travel, but just try it one time. It might do you some good.
Nah, I'm with Killmonger. I'm not messing with you.
Oh yeah. No, stay over there. Stay over there. Yeah, we don't want people destroying and killing and all of that stuff. It's okay.
Brother Bakari has
Kala
returned.
says, no, Bobby, before we continue, I'm sorry, but we will have this conversation because I didn't want to watch that show, and then I was dragged by it by a Black American who told me I had to watch Black Panther. But no, Chala did not save the sea agent who was working with the white South African, what was it, Klaus? That was, what's his name? Killmonger. Killmonger killed his woman, and then he went and worked with the watchman. Okay, I'm done.
We gotta do a review on it. We can do a review on it. Save it for the review.
Okay, I will.
Women, all emotional. Don't even follow no rules.
My goodness, Brother Bakari.
She's hot.
Brother Bakari, what say you, brother?
What's up? Look, this cat should not be playing His Excellency, the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, greatest leader ever walked the face of the earth. That's my opinion. He got a white woman. And if you know anything about the UNIA rules, I'm a card told member. He wouldn't even be allowed in the UNIA because his woman ain't black. And they make these movies showing the black sellouts. You got to understand, these folks taking all the blame off themselves and putting it on you. Even think about this, even before the movie The Woman King ever hit the theaters, people were doing shows mad at African people talking about, yeah, they sold us out. The whole thing, every time they do it, and we constantly fall for it, is to make black people turn and fight one another and say, y'all did it. We didn't do nothing. Y'all did it to yourselves. And we keep supporting it. I wouldn't watch that. I remember HBO had this show called Boardwalk Empire. Y'all ever watched that? Y'all ever heard of that?
Yes. Chalky
Okay.
Whiteman, yeah.
Yeah, so you remember Brother Narcisse, right?
Yes.
Okay, he was supposed to be in the UNIA, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but he was a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
You know why he got killed off, right? The UNIA contacted HBO, told them there was some BS, because in the movie, if you watch it closely, it seemed like they were making Marcus Garvey had him selling drugs to fund the UNIA.
Yes.
So the UNIA start writing letters, and HBO first. I can say, because they say they never apologized to us, but in all honesty, the HBO UNIA forced an apology, and they told them their character needed to be taken off. You can't do Marcus Garvey like that. So
Too sweet. Take him off.
Huh?
Take him off. Leave Marcus Garvey alone. Let that veteran rest in peace. Leave him alone.
So yeah, especially when you ain't even living by the rules in which we have, even in our Constitution, when you're a UNIA member. No, if you have married outside or you dating outside, Marcus Garvey say you can come back home. That's okay. But if you outside, you cannot be a part. Stay outside, and he need to stay outside. He need to turn that part down.
Does that apply to Frederick Douglass?
You're damn right. It applies to Frederick Douglass. It applies to my oldest son, who I love dearly, but got a white woman. He know he can't be a part. He know that. Rules don't change. The rules don't change. If you went out and your person,
I respect that, Brother Bakari. I do.
You supposed to have somebody black with you.
Yeah.
If they ain't, no, the rules don't change. It don't make a difference who it is.
All right.
Well, at the end of the day, until y'all make y'all money, put y'all money to write a script from us, they're not gonna listen to y'all. Y'all ain't gonna do jack. The movie's gonna still be shot, and he's still gonna be dead.
Whatever, Ezuli. Just a wet blanket.
So, brother Bazuki, you like 5'1", you ain't gonna slap shit. Stop lying. Talk about I'm gonna slap him. You're not gonna do nothing. You're gonna go there. You're gonna say, yo, can we take a picture together? You're gonna have to sign yourself an autograph.
Okay.
You're gonna have him sign yourself an autograph. Stop it.
He got one. He's Trinidadian. One of these days, he got to come out to Trinidad. You think that he wouldn't get his head slap off it? You think we start
never.
You think we start stuck in the Caribbean? Okay.
A bunch of Trinidadian people want to see him, and that's Mbaku. You think they're gonna slap Mbaku? They're not gonna slap Mbaku. You're crazy.
Tear Mbaku head right off. Tear his head right off.
Lies.
Right out in Trinidad. I'm telling you. Okay.
Erzuli, it's been a little minute, but I can tell you right now, if Winston Duke fucked that up and he end up anywhere in Jamaica or something off of one of them resorts, you get his head slapped right off. He come through Nassau slunking. He come through Nassau slunking around the wrong corner. He getting his head slapped right off.
Head slap off. Leave Garvey off the table.
Yeah.
Let Hollywood put on. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Yeah. That's like disrespecting Desaline. That's just like disrespecting Desaline.
Yeah.
He ain't understanding. Okay, all right.
Even if somebody played Desaline and messed it up, you might boycott it, but then nobody gonna touch him. Nobody gonna touch him. I'm saying not one Haitian gonna touch him. They might curse him out, but he ain't dead.
I mean, all you have to do is make a Haitian a mud cookie. I mean, they have these. I mean, but I'm talking about for the rest of the Caribbean.
Wow.
With that said, let me
go to the next one. Go to the next one, man.
Last topic tonight. I had another topic at number 9, but it's gonna be a little too lengthy, I think. So we're gonna go to this one here. Kyrie Speaks is the last topic tonight. Kyrie Speaks. I don't know